it's my time. I live every day like I'll die by the nighttime. It took me so long getting back to my right mind. I don't wanna be on the ground when the time flies. Had so many friends go, I wonder when it's my time. I live every day like I'll die by the nighttime. It took me so long getting back to my right mind.
Coach, playoff fever has immersed South Florida as we are at Hard Rock Stadium here in Miami. Today we continue on in Wild Card Weekend with a great AFC matchup between the Baltimore Ravens and the Miami Dolphins. The battle for the Lamar Hunt Trophy begins as we're underway in this AFC Wild Card game. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Throwing now, Jackson on first down. And he's got his man on the out route. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. 14 yards there on the first play from scrimmage. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Here's the first carry for Austin Eckler. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Defensively, though, they had a chance there to hit him for a loss. Couldn't get it done.
Looked like someone was able to knife into the backfield, but he wasn't able to get him down. But his compatriots, they were able to grab him at the line of scrimmage and not let him get any further downfield.
On 2nd down, Eckler, and able to get a couple as he's across the 40 to the 41.
But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
On 3rd down, Jackson. He's got his man. It's Andrews. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 33. And on this first drive, looks like they want to get that vertical passing game going early.
And they did, and what a warning shot they just fired. If you're not going to back up and play coverage deep, we're going to attack you all game long. And once you adjust to that and you start to back off, then that opens things up underneath. A really nice start for them. Great way to get the game going.
So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory, down at the 33. So he got free of one tackle but couldn't do a whole lot else. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
They'll run it now out of the gun. It'll be a gain of 5, but still about 3 yards shy of the first down marker, and now it's 3rd down.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Here we go. Choose the mic. Check it out, check it out. Check 50, check 50. Tighten up, tighten up, tighten up. Go. Choose the mic. Watch Mike, watch Mike. Silver.
Jackson looking to throw on 3rd. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
We said it before the game, and I think it's still apparent. If these guys are going to advance in these playoffs, they're going to have to wreak some havoc coming off the edge.
Yeah, wild card round. They told us the wild card could be that defensive pressure. They showed it there. And this is good. It was running out of gas there at the end, but he winds up getting just enough on it. Not the touchdown they wanted, but hey, you're on the road in the playoffs. They did get 3 on the board.
Yeah, it's a good opening drive, so you feel good about it yourself. You get to the sidelines. The defense feels good about you helping them right out of the gate. The team, yeah, they feel pretty good about coming in the playoffs and getting points on the board right away.
And a good effort on the return there. Gets them across the 30 to the 33-yard line. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Now the former 4th-round pick, it's Kalen Ballage. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. They run with Spiller. And he'll grab a gain of 5 out of this up to the 41-yard line.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
He's coming. Double up, double up. He's coming, double up.
Now Spiller. And an alley to run. He's at the 40. 20. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. A big play there. 59 yards. And the Dolphins have taken the lead. Well, they were just hoping that run would pick up the first. They got the whole enchilada.
And I'm so used to teams on 3rd down, doesn't matter how far they need for a first down, throwing the ball. Instead, they run it, and as you said, picked up the first down, and then some, and then some. In fact, everything, all the way for a touchdown. Terrific play.
Let's go, let's go.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They've been a come-from-behind team all year. They'll need to do it again as they trail early in this wild card game. They'll throw on 1st down with Jackson. Looking left side, he's got it, complete. And they're able to get this one across the 35. It's a pickup of 11 at a Baltimore 1st down. They snap it at 1. Now it's Jackson. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Kyle Van Noy showing his strength and quickness there, a loss of 4. And we say it all the time, have to be able to get rid of the ball sooner than that.
You have to help your offensive line out. They're going to protect you as best they can. And if you're getting 3 to 5 seconds to throw the ball, they're doing a really nice job. But when you hold it and give up a sack, you're really almost discrediting their work.
2nd and 14 as they've got work to do here after the sack. Throwing is Jackson. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down.
Watch the pass. Watch the pass. 47 Mike. 47 Mike. Mike, 47. Focus, defense, focus. 47's a Mike. 47's a Mike. Wild Bill. Wild Bill. Hey, alert 3. Alert 3. Check. Check. Yeah. Switch. Switch. They go.
From the gun, it's Jackson. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked up by Xavier Howard. And he will score. Touchdown, Miami.
Now, that was a beautiful play. A pick six. How would you punctuate something like that, partner?
You mean with an exclamation mark?
Exclamation mark, a big word. What would you do with that?
Ampersand?
I like it.
Point after, right down the middle. After one, a 14-3 ball game.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
Baltimore with good starting field position as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Hey, you're on an island over there. You're on an island.
Jackson from the shotgun. Being chased out left. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble. The last drive, remember, similar situation. He forced the ball into coverage through the pick. He learned better there.
Yeah, similar to a golfer that's confronted with a shot that you just can't make. Sometimes you have to take your medicine, as they say, right? Just pull it down, take off, and go. Don't make something worse than what it was.
It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
You know what really fires up offensive linemen? When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
Check, check. Fresno, Fresno, Fresno. Switch it, switch it. Switch it.
They'll run it now out of the gun. He's got the first down here inside the 30. That's good for a Raven first down, 15 yards there.
Partner, if you want more carries, I think we saw how you get him. Showed that he's got the fresh legs, and he picked up the first down on that run. Don't just ask for him. Show him that you're supposed to get the football.
Throwing on first down, it's Jackson. He'll get this to Eckler. And he lost the football. And this is picked up by the Dolphins. And the return comes to a halt right at the 44-yard line. So the defense there, opportunistic.
It's nice to give them credit, isn't it? Because so many times it's more a matter of what the offensive guy didn't do. He didn't secure the ball, didn't cover up. In this case, let's just give credit to where it belongs. Knocked it free, made a big play.
And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
Partner, I think from our experience together, we have learned that most offensive coordinators are going to tell you, if I'm going to run the football on first down, I've got to get at least 4 yards. They got 5 here. They've got to feel pretty good about that one.
Mike 59. Mike the 59. Quarterback, don't get nervous now. We ain't beginning to turn you up. Don't get nervous.
Shift! Watch the shift!
This is Spiller.
You ain't going nowhere.
And a nice move will yield nothing as he's stopped behind the line. And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
Here's Spiller. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a third down.
That's a tough one right there. He ran right into the teeth of the blitz as the linebacker was freed up in order to stuff that one for a loss. I think quarterbacks got to see that. Got to find a way to audible into something a little more advantageous.
Here we go. 70 ending. Here we go. You go tight. You got tight. You got tight right there. 6, get up.
On the toss, here's Balazs. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47. He lost a big chunk, 6 yards there, and it leads to 4th down. The Dolphins will send out the punter now, as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. Taken in at the 11. Call it an even 40-yard punt, 7 though on the return. And the Ravens, they'll take over. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And it's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3 points, CD.
Yeah, if you're into the points per drive ratio, that answer is 1. And that's not going to get it done in a ball game. They've got to find a way to finish these drives in end zones, not having balls go through goalposts.
And at his size, he's a smaller back. You can get him to football. He can kind of get lost, make someone miss. It's good for him.
Yeah, it's great for him. I like what you said there. Sometimes he gets lost in the traffic a little bit. Get him out in the open field into some space. That plays to his strengths the best and keeps him out of it where all the big boys are, you know, make someone miss in the open field.
First down, Ravens.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Let's go, D. Tighten up. Let's go, D.
Quick hitter here. It's complete. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down.
Number 13. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 46-yard line.
2 minutes to play here in this first half of the NFL playoffs. Coming up at the half, we remind you that we're going to do what we've done all year. We'll get you down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. Coach will have the lowdown of what's going on here in this wild card weekend as we begin the road to the upcoming Super Bowl. A 2nd down play results in a loss of 2 yards.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. Here's Jackson on 3rd down. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. A gain of 32 that time. Obviously, they're not where they want to be right now on the scoreboard. Big plays like that, though, that'll trend them in the right direction.
Yeah, a few more like that, they'll be right back in the game. And if they can continue to do that, maybe they'll inspire their defense as well and get a few stops.
Now a pass dumped off to his running back. He's got the first down inside the 10. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. 25 yards for the touchdown as his guys are back within a single score. Tucker with the extra point, and that makes it a 14-10 ball game. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
Remember,
And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him.
well, so much for setting the tone of the drive offensively. Giving up a big sack that loses that kind of yardage, not a great start.
They'll look to throw. Gonna look deep for Wilson. It got his man complete. 30. The 20. A big play there just before halftime. 71 yards. Excellent execution, and now they're set up nicely.
Are they ever? Red zone? I wonder what the next play call is going to be, because after a big play like that, a lot of teams like to use the momentum to launch another one.
I'm coming after you. Kill, kill, kill. Kill, kill. Get it all. West.
They run it with Balaj. And this play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back to the 15. What a difference a play makes. A huge step forward and now a small step back as he loses a yard or two.
At the 15-yard line.
Ready, set. Mike's 59. I hope you brought your lunch because I'm about to take you to school. Check, 59, 59. I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you. Mike's 5'9", Mike's 5'9". Here we go, here we go.
2nd and 11. And that will be incomplete. 4 ticks left here on the clock. Parker unable to get that one, and it's 3rd down. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. Kick is good. So we're at halftime of this AFC wildcard matchup as we send you up to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Both teams try to avoid being one and done in these playoffs as we start the second half of this AFC wildcard game. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the 3rd quarter.
I like the way you term that, because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies, try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
Let's see if they do just that. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. And just in general, Charles, on a play like that, how tough is it for the defense to account for a running back essentially being a receiver downfield?
It's very difficult, especially if the running back has skills like a receiver, and you're aware of that before the game even begins. So throughout your practice sessions, you're going to want to be aware of him. Where is he lining up? What can he do? What kind of damage can he do to us downfield? And who can match up with him without weakening our overall defense? You're exactly right. It's a tough task to match up to him.
2 yards the gain there, and now they're left with a 3rd and about 4 for a first.
3rd and 4.
Check 59. Mike is 59. Mike to 59.
Watch the slant, watch the slant.
They'll set up a throw. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. Now it appears we're going to get whistles and a stop. A man down on the return. We'll get an update when we come back to Miami. Now the offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. They'll try and throw for it here. And it's caught by Parker. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. Hey, nothing to see here, just your standard 4th down gain of 28 yards. And the drive keeps going. So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 24.
Switch. He's crashing. He's checking.
Now back to throw. Flushed out right. And he's got his tight end, Gesicki, in the end zone. Touchdown, Dolphins. Mike Gesicki there to make the grab. And the Dolphins are able to extend that advantage. Always important to get the first score of the second half. Now you start to pull away a little bit and get some breathing room going.
And now we find out about the fortitude of the group that's behind, because they were counting on getting into the game a little bit more, right? Maybe they get the first score. That doesn't happen. It looks almost insurmountable, but it's not. Let's see how hard they play the rest of the game.
This will be taken short. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line.
Their own 29-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here at half two.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use. Just something to get you off to a quick start.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 29.
Rack. 47's the mic, boy. 47. Check, 47. Time to go right now.
To throw is Jackson. Throwing again. Dancing to his left. And time finally runs out. He can't get rid of the football, and he's taken down.
So if we recount real quick, he had the touchdown earlier, and now he comes up with the sack here. No doubt about it, he's having himself a game.
Now after that sack, it's 3rd and long for Jackson and the Ravens. Jackson now to throw on 3rd down. Forced out to his left. Jackson hit, and he lost the football. And this is picked up by the Dolphins.
When I see a play like that, I come back to risk reward. I don't know about you, but is it worth it at that point, whatever you're going to pick up, to either take the hit, and in this case, lose the football?
So should have gone down. I mean, hindsight's always 20/20, but that's the safe play.
You're exactly right. Hindsight's really never wrong, is it? Because you can analyze it, but I think ultimately you got to look at it as a first option, taking care of the ball, getting what you can, and that's it. Don't worry about it anymore.
That's good for 28 yards. And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart because he'll have all that time to find someone open downfield. You can only cover for so long. So maybe they want to go to a zone blitz scheme, get a little bit more pressure. Remember when Carolina did that against Denver? They lost the game ultimately. They dropped the defensive end out, and he ended up with an interception in that game in Super Bowl 50.
And he takes it into the end zone for the Dolphin touchdown. A great play there. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Dolphins are able to extend that advantage. Well, look, this is a team, Charles. They faced adversity all year long. They had to fight and claw to win that division. But they're putting it all together here in the wild card game.
Feels like a statement, doesn't it? An absolute statement game, a message to the top seeds. Overlook us at your own peril. We're pretty darn good.
This is taken at his 4.
We all know that teams never want to use the word panic, but if they expect to win this game, it has to start right here, right now. That return just set them up for points, and it needs to be a touchdown, not a field goal.
Ready. 52's the mic. And come on out here. Come get some. Come get some. Come on.
On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. He's going to take a shot right away for the end zone. And it'll be intercepted. Picked up by Xavier Howard.
I'm not sure, Brandon, we've seen a sloppier played game this year for a team on offense. turn it over 4 times and expect to win? No chance whatsoever. And look, I have no idea what the ratio is about turning over 4 times and how that correlates to winning or losing, but I'll guarantee you, it's not very good.
The drive starts with a give to Spiller. And he'll get this only up to about the 3-yard line. Obi Melifonwu with the tackle.
Well, he got what he could there, just trying to move forward and gain a little bit of yardage and create some space. You know the pressure is going to be tough defensively.
Here's 2nd and 8. And complete. Spiller out of the backfield. And they'll mark him down right around the 9, just shy of the 10. Give him 6 on the play, and that'll bring up a 3rd and 1.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
Now a handoff looking right. And he is going to have the first down as he's up to his own 13-yard line. Just 4 yards on the pickup, but that's good enough to extend the drive.
1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
You don't see me in your nightmare. You don't see me.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. And this is caught. It's Parker. The 40. He's at the 30. 10, and all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Devontae Parker, 87 yards. And the Dolphins are able to extend that advantage.
Partner, you know what the real key is to stopping a good passing attack?
You tell me.
Being able to tackle as soon as a guy catches the football.
Didn't work out there.
No, because when you give up the big run after catch, the rack yardage, that puts your defense in a big-time stressful position.
A lot of rack yardage and a touchdown there on the big play. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line.
At their own 28-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They have been struggling. I would imagine at halftime they went through some possible changes. Well, those changes aren't working, so now where do you go?
I think that now it's much more in their head. And what I mean by that is just what you said. You've gone over the changes. I bet they were pretty clinical at the half, not too emotional. They might need to go to the emotional side because you've got to find something, some spark somewhere. And so far, just being calm hasn't exactly worked.
They need any spark at this point.
First down.
Set, ready. Now the wood.
Check flag 47. Hey, we got to get to the ball, team. We got to get to the ball. Let's keep moving.
Go.
Jackson on 1st down. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by the linebacker, Raekwon McMillan. And he will bring it back. It's a pick-6 and a Dolphins touchdown. And a great return as they're finally able to take him down. This D wanting to put it away before we even get to the 4th quarter, widening that margin a bit further.
And while they won't just empty the bench just yet, if you're a backup, start loosening up. I think you'll get a chance to play before this one is over now with that type of a cushion.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick-6, and now the kick is away. This one taken from the 7. And he'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line.
At their own 24-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And they just had that pick-6. I guess the only positive maybe them returning that for a touchdown. This offense right back out onto the field to try to make up for it.
I like that because now it doesn't give them a chance to go to the bench and really settle, to sit there and kind of seethe over the idea that they turned the ball over previously. Right back out there, it's almost like hopping right back on the bike after falling over. See if they can get the ball moving again.
Yeah, we'll see if they can do it here. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play. It'll be second down.
I would think as a play call, you want to look for some quick hitters to your tight end. Any type of a route to replace where that linebacker was. Because when you saw the speed with which he reacted and stopped that play, maybe use that speed against him in the future.
1 quarter remains for the right to survive round 1 here in the AFC. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Mike 55, Mike 55. Hey, eat.
Here we go, D. Here I come again. Here I come again. Here I come again.
On 2nd and 11 now. Jackson, he's going deep for Brown. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Xavier Howard. And they will take over possession of the football at their 42-yard line.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 42-yard line.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. This ball game certainly has gotten a little out of hand. This is normally when they say you got to fill. This is fill time for guys like you and I. But yeah, to be frank, just a dominating performance. Really impressive what we've seen.
It is. I'm glad that you went in that direction.
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Now following the sack, they'll come up here on a 2nd down and 12.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12. At the 40-yard line.
Mike's 59. Mike's 59.
And now the first throw for the backup quarterback. And a completion to Wilson. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down. The Dolphins on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. Young. That's complete to his tight end, Mike Gesicki. And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short.
Whether you're playing West Coast offense or not, one of the maxims of the West Coast offense is you're either throwing a touchdown or a check down. In other words, look for the big shot, but be smart. I think they did exactly that on that play. They didn't get the first down, but they're taking care of the ball well.
Yeah, and being rightly cautious with that lead here in the second half. A very good return there. Give him an even 20 yards. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
That right now, that's a defeated team out there. I think you can see it totally in their body language.
Hands on hips, heads low. It's just been a struggle from the start.
Yeah, this team has been thoroughly beaten right from the word go.
Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. Jackson on the crossing route, complete. That's Andrews. And he'll be about a full yard shy of the 20 at the 19-yard line. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
The Ravens on 3rd down, 2 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 10. From the gun, Jackson. Got him in. It's Brown. And that's not nearly going to be enough. Stopped at the 22, and he needed plenty more. They stop him for only 3 that time, and that'll bring up 4th down. Their already slim hopes are going to ride on this one. They'll go on 4th down. They'll try and throw for it with Jackson. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Kyle Van Noy. And boy, possession here turns over with the football already being in the red zone.
65. Now
they try the right side here. The pickup goes for 13 and sets him up first and goal. Another example of this offense really having their way, Charles, and another big chunk play there on the ground.
And when you look at the defense, they've got to do a much better job of wrapping up when they tackle. A lot of great opportunities.
And he's got his tight end, Gesicki, in the end zone. Touchdown, Dolphins. Mike Gesicki, a beast in the red zone with his second touchdown of the game as his guys continue to pour it on. The extra point up and good, and that will extend this big lead.
Makes the score Dolphins 52, Ravens 10.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the left.
Tell me what you want, what you need. Tell me what you wanna give. How much blood would you bleed? I'ma tell you I'm a misconceiver. I'm a believer. Someone better kick my fever. Tell me it's 100 degrees underneath my whole flesh. Everyone tells me it's a bit of a mess. I'ma tell the risk I was never at the end. I would never get it off my chest though. I'm forgetful. Someone better tell me I was always on the edge. Overstay your bearings, I would never underestimate. Oh, barely, my bets are off. Everything was better off. Oh, barely, my bets are off. Everything was better off. Take your eyes off me, don't want to see me when I'm gone. Moral of the story was you're wrong. Everything I gave and everything I lost. Good things come at a cost. I left it on your head, and when you ever overstated, your thoughts are never everything you wanted when you want. I'ma take it in the head with the signs of the distort. I'ma leave it on the side. You wanna Christ when I pray on this set. Let me speak on behalf of the dead. I'ma leave, I'ma speak. I'm sick in the head. Come on, come on. Oh, barely, my bets are off. Everything was better off. Oh, barely, my bets are off. Everything was better off. Tell the risk I was never at the end. I would never get it off my chest though. I'm forgetful. Someone better tell me I was always on the edge. Overstay your bearings, I would never underestimate. Oh, barely, my bets are off. Everything was better off. Oh, barely, my bets are off. Everything was better off.
Hey, how fit to be the boss? Let me find out. My team ballin', you look like you need a timeout. I'm a star in the clutch, I'ma shine out. Working hard, yeah, I'm back on my grind now. Game on, took a loss, but I stay strong. Super Bowl rings, I just wanna play off. Gotta go hard, I can never play soft. Giant in New York, I run it back like Saquon. And I gotta win no matter what, like fourth down, Hail Mary, no punch. Like every time I touch down, I gotta stunt. Randy Moss, yeah, my numbers going up. All these trophies, what do I need any more for? Check the stats up, you can check the scoreboard. Check the stats, Jake Critch, I'm the QB. Ran it up and then I went and got a new freeze. How fit to be the boss, let me find out. My team ballin', you look like you need a timeout. I'm a star in the clutch, I'ma shine out. Working hard, yeah, I'm back on my grind now. Game on, took a loss, but I stay strong. Super Bowl rings, I just wanna play off. Gotta go hard, I can never play soft. off. Giant in New York, I run it back like Saquon. How fit to be the boss, let me find out. My team ballin', you look like you need a timeout. I'm a star, in the clutch, I'ma shine out. Working hard, yeah, I'm back on my grind now. Game on, took a loss, but I stay strong. Super Bowl rings, I just wanna play off. Gotta go hard, I can never play soft. Giant in New York, I run it back like Saquon. If you ain't a winner, then don't come round. On my way to another city, it's a touchdown. Under late, yeah, I gotta get it in a rush now. Let them hate, try to knock me down, but we got up now. You say that you ballin', keep it real though. Hey, why I never saw you in the field though? Hey, I make it look easy, it's a field goal. I've been grinding for a minute and I'm still going. How fit to be the boss, let me find out. My team ballin', you look like you need a timeout. I'm a star, in the clutch, I'ma shine out. Working hard, yeah, I'm back on my grind now. Game on, took a loss, but I stay strong. Super Bowl rings, I just wanna play off. Gotta go hard, I can never play soft. Giant in New York, I run it back like Saquon. How fit to be the boss, let me find out. My team ballin', you look like you need a timeout. I'm a star, in the clutch, I'ma shine out. Working hard, yeah, I'm back on my grind now. Game on, took a loss, but I stay strong. Super Bowl rings, I just wanna play off. Gotta go hard, I can never play soft. Giant in New York, I run it back like Saquon.
Y'all already know what time it is, huh? Playing skills, you did.
Playing skills.
Ice on the wrist, car on the wrist, hole in the wrist, watch out flip, watch out whip, I'm in the whip, hole in the wrist, I never switch, ice on the wrist, car on the wrist, hole in the wrist, watch out flip, watch out whip, I'm in the whip, hole in the wrist, I never switch, ice on the wrist, I get the money but I never switch. They saying you switch, you won't get it. You know they came from the bottom and now we is lit. You was lit, I gotta get it, I gotta get it. You hating cause ice on the wrist. My bitch, you wanna be famous, They act like they made us, You know I'm icy in Vegas, This for the that hate us, I make a lot of new money, When the not savers, You be liking my flavor, I think it's cause ice on the wrist, on the wrist, on the wrist. Watch out, cuz I never switch, I never switch, I never switch, I never switch. Ice on the wrist, ice on the wrist, ice on the wrist, ice on the wrist, ice on the wrist.
I was legit. Ever since I blew, they all on my hey, back then, didn't know I exist. Don't touch my cup, you know how I sip. Hey, got your long. Say I made her when I showed out my whip. Hey, spent about 10 on my 50. Ex-slick, then hit with the back then, used to out the zip. Blow out his back, then dip. Got a whole party all on the ship. All these four things, pull out the VIP. Suck to a nut, baby, pour out the milk. So you know how I drip.
Feel like
wanna be her. For your mom to your pop to the beat to the bird, man. Cut right off on the curb, like I'm Barry Sanders. Chains on and the diamonds dancing. Game on, so it's time to go. When the rain starts, I'ma let you know. Name a squad that is better though than my whole team. We a pot of gold. I'm a dog. I'ma need a bone for my whole team. I'ma let it go like blah. Yeah, and it feel like yeah, all day like yeah, all night like yeah, whole squad like what? And it feel like yeah, all day like yeah, all night like what? Whole squad like yeah, and it feel like yeah, all day like yeah, all night like yeah, whole squad like yeah, and it feel like yeah, all day like yeah, all night like yeah. You don't want problems, you don't want smoke, no, you don't want problems. Yeah, you don't want problems, you don't want smoke, dog, you don't want problems. Yeah, you don't want problems, you don't want smoke, dog, you don't want problems. No, I said you don't want problems, you don't want smoke, dog, you don't want. Yeah, I've been so my frustration, I was waiting to shine. My father taught me don't be soft, so now I'm taking what's mine. I define myself as ambitious, young, black, and gifted. Master P, my masterpiece, that mean I don't got no limits. Bout it, I doubt it. My homies know you ain't ratted. We break you down like a pound. I got it, don't pound us around me. I'm corrupted, flow cold and it's rugged, bumpy. What is up? I'm ready for war. You got to love it like blah, yeah. And it feel like yeah, all day like yeah, all night like yeah, whole squad like what? And it feel like yeah, all day like yeah, all night like what? Whole squad like yeah, and it feel like yeah, all day like yeah, all night like yeah, whole squad like yeah, and it feel like yeah, all day like yeah, all night like yeah. You don't want problems, you don't want smoke, no, you don't want problems. Yeah, you don't want problems, you don't want smoke, dog, you don't want problems. Yeah, you don't want problems, you don't want smoke, dog, you don't want problems. No, I said you don't want problems, you don't want smoke, dog, you don't want. I just got bags from Prada, rolling up. I'm in a brand new model. It'll be here tomorrow. I don't got fears or problems. Only got real ones round them. Only got. It take a week to count it. Name the place and we back up. Running these racks up.
Ready.
Down from laughter. When they come to handles, never had one. With a bad one. Made a meal today and they my last one. Oh, I get back up.
Ready.
Gotta call back up. I'm running it down to finish. I don't play, get down and get it.
Break.
About that, come
Two.
slide, I'm with it. See me now, on God, I'm lit. I know that you tryna go be. Better run up the cash, you love to spend. Made it, kill it, and did it again. But the intent, I'm down
Ready.
to win. I can't feel bad about it. I know you sad about it. Know you sad about it. Know you sad about it. I'm moving too fast, I can't stop. Wiping it down with the paint hot. Left hand on the wheel.
Ready up. Get it. On the double. Hey, do. Go. Now. Let's go now. 18 Gator. Hey, Echo. Hit it. Set, ready? Leaf River. Leaf River. Set, set, go. On the ready. Ready, ready. Here we go, here we go. Cut up. Ready? Say hut. Got it. Two.
20 others, that's 20 goons.
Here we go. Let's go.
Whip, triple school. I got 3 strikes, ain't got the lose. When it's all what you gonna do? Come on, I'm highly favored.
Here we go. Step by.
No conversation, ain't got time for no debate. It's for the taking, no hesitation. Don't try my patience. I'm a boy, I want for the set. Boy, to the street they love. I don't run to the game till we all got them buckets. Hear them footsteps coming, cause we coming for the jet.
Come on, set, now.
We gon' run, we gon' hide. I can never switch, not a day in my life. Knows my
Down.
dogs, they
50
by my
plant.
side.
Greystone
We
travel.
gon' ride till we die.
Hey, Fox, hit it.
We gon' run, we gon' hide. I can never switch, not a day in my life. Knows my dogs, they we gon' ride till we die, die, die.
On the set. Leaf River. Leaf River. Let's go now. 8 read. Let's go.
Move the chains, I'm about to make a play. Move the chains,
Set,
tell them
ready,
get about
ready,
the way.
ready.
Move the chains, I'm about to win again. Move the chains, baby, tell them move the chains. Store up in the end zone, do my dance all on a hater. A mover and a shaker, you a novice, I'm a player. I'm a easy, but I'm running through and sacking like a raider. 2 chains on my neck, one from now, one from later. If we don't play fair, baby, we play for keeps. You can pass me up, this is not a bye week. I'm looking for a trophy competition, look at Steve. Yeah, I'm training, I'm focused, I've been bombing from the deep. I'm like, move the chains, I'm about to make a play. Move the chains, tell them get about the way. Move the chains, I'm about to win the game. Move the chains, baby, tell them move the chains. Move the needle for the city like the championships. All my records go hard, it's a champion hit. I've been working for this moment like I've been in the gym. Jumping all over hurdles, I'm evading the
60
pit.
Pittsburgh.
To hear with
5,
anybody, take them back and
let's
shake
go.
them. I invite them to the fire, then I make them, I'ma break them. I'm a Hall of Fame legend, they should go and hang my jersey. Made them put in work, I don't think they really heard me like. Move the chains, I'm about to make a play.
Go.
Move the chains, tell them get about the way. Move the chains, I'm about to win the game. Move the chains, baby, tell them move the chains. Ain't no stopping me, ain't no topping me. I am up, #1 seed, ain't nobody popping up. Got a squad of gorillas from the jungle suited up. You kicking off because we hope you ready, get it up. Got me booted up, popping out a sprinter or a truck. Whole team chasing bags while they chasing us. Call an audible, I read the game, I think it's time to switch. You get hit if I miss, then my teammates got the blitz. Yeah, move the chains, I'm about to make a play. Move the chains, tell them get about the way. Move the chains, I'm about to win the game. Move the chains, baby, tell them move the chains.
Down. 10 too soft. Protein spill. Leaf River. Leaf River. Ready, ready. 18 Gator. Topper, top. Set, go.
Cook it up. Gourmet. I go Super Saiyan Gourmet. Anything I ever do is top rank. Got more boards than a short tank. Cook it up. Gourmet. I go Super Saiyan Gold Tank. Anything I ever do is top
Ready,
rank.
break. Ready, ready.
I don't wear ball lanes. All I ever do is ball lane. I am not a rapper, they all lame. I am not dope, I'm hard. Wait, I can power up and level up at any moment. Saying like a semi, only give me semi-colon. Double Z rolls in the yellow hits. Every flow is unmatched and I better get set in. Finish him.
Go now.
Even if I ever did the minimum all. In the emerald, I'm gonna kill them all. Rogue one, but I got a team with me. Batman when I got a team with me. I get
ready.
I get green. Show the whole game what's never been seen. Cook it up.
Shoot.
I go Super Saiyan Gold Tank. Anything I ever do is top rank. Got more boards than a Shawshank. Cook it up. Gourmet. I go Super Saiyan Gold Tank.
Set, ready. Let's go.
Anything I ever do is top rank. Got more boards than a Shawshank.
Designer sneakers hurt my feet now. Every beat is getting beat down. Couldn't eat, well watch I eat now. Like how you
Ready,
getting
set.
paid to freestyle?
General
Different
West,
cities
fire.
every week now. Every woman is a geek now. With state prop, you looking bleak now. I was home to sleep, designer sheets now. 30 different missions. When I speak, they listen to and find it so she fishing. Who was cool, it wasn't true. I know it's true, cause you look like the opposition. Run it up, run it up. Greatest ever, some said that. I ain't have a lot when I was coming up. Kinda made my stomach turn when I brung it up.
Cook it up. Gourmet. I go Super Saiyan Gold Tank. Anything I
Here we
ever
go,
do
here
is
we
top
go.
rank. Got
Now.
more boards than a Shawshank. Cook it up. Gourmet. I go Super Saiyan Gold Tank. Anything I ever do is top rank. Got more boards than a Shawshank.
Ready. Hit it. Here we go. Leap rip. Leap rip.
How many of y'all came to win?
Oh, they asking my name, huh?
Here we go. Set, go.
S-T-R-O. I ain't come to play with you, life challenging, but I wouldn't trade with you. It's early, I'm up, I can't spend the day
Let's
with
go.
you.
50.
I'm out of my
Ready,
bed.
ready.
I ain't getting paid with you, no, I come up bright. I ain't finna play with you. Man, I gotta come clean like I'm made with you. I didn't know how
Ready.
everybody
Ready.
drop when I drop. This shorty, she's a four. Living up, never not on my grind. New York City time, another brother better, you will
Break.
never find.
Uh-huh.
I've been in my bag like groceries. Competition shouldn't take shots, take notes, please.
Come on, set.
Live
Shoot.
in the sky, ready to try. Keep it different vibe. Bitch, you down the ride, never try. No, you ain't never tried. Work it out, hit the gym, hit the field, hit the
Down.
yo, I
Let's
need
go.
that. Big chips, man, I need that. Hustle hard on the job, you can see that. On my hit is real good. We don't need your feedback.
Ready,
They
ready.
play red with my
Five.
crew coming through. What I do? Lace up the shoes, chase up the rings. What I do? Lace up the shoes, chase up the rings. Now what I do? Lace up the shoes,
Ready.
chase
Get
up
it.
the rings. Kicks on the news.
What I do, lace up my shoes, chase W's, great color coupes. Oh no, I can't be number two.
Go now.
MVP to
90
me, more
full.
valuable. They sweet as aptitude.
You drop
So
bombs
trophies
now.
I didn't grab if you can't match this attitude. I wear my heart on my sleeve, please. I move like the wind, can't catch this breeze, freeze. Stop you in your tracks, there's not no preseason. We seeking
That
W's
ready?
like
Hit it.
Tupac used to throw up. Forget it, might as well forfeit. Your team shouldn't even show up. What you want to be when you grow up? They used to ask me. Naturally, I chose an athlete. Competition never matched. We ain't
Leap
go
rip,
together.
leap rip.
Like camouflage and polka dots. Focus on your position, sit on your spot. Sure don't stop, it's a long season. They planning on winning for the wrong reasons. Trying to get my number retired. Can't let these frauds beat us. I
Ready.
figured out the recipe.
Go.
Never let opponents get the best of me. I'm focused on my legacy.
That. Big chips, man, I need that. Hustle hard.
Here we go, here
on
we
the
go.
job, you can see
8
that.
read.
On my hit is real good. We don't need
Hey,
your
Delta.
feedback. They clear the
Ready,
way
ready.
when my crew coming through. What I do? Lace up the shoes, chase up the rules. What I do? Lace up the shoes, chase up the rules. Now what I do? Lace up the shoes, chase up the
Ready.
rules.
Stick,
Bitch,
alright.
leave it in the street. Kicks on the news.
Here we go. Say, huh. Here we go. Set. 30 base. Shoot. Let's go. Let's go. Come on, set. And two stop. Blue
time
draw,
flies.
4-5.
So many friends go, I wonder when it's my time. I live every day like I'll die by the nighttime. It took me so long getting back to my right mind. 5 days straight, no rest. Oh well. Don't need no scale. I've been on my, I don't need no help. Always getting money, rains, no sleep, hell. Keep it on me 'cause my name ring bells. People see me and can't help themselves. See me and themselves. I wouldn't wanna be anybody else. I never used to think I'd be a magazine cover. They keep on trying to find a way to push my buttons. I came out of the jungle where it rained and it thundered.
On the ready. Lead grip. Lead grip.
I don't wanna be on the ground when the time flies. Had so many friends go, I wonder when it's my time. I live every day like I'll die by the nighttime. It took me so long getting back to my right mind. I don't wanna be on the ground when the time flies. Had so many friends go, I wonder when it's my time. I live every day like I'll die by the nighttime. It took me so long getting back to my right mind. 5 days straight, no rest, oh well. Don't need no scale. I've been on my, I don't need no help. Always getting money, rains, no sleep. Every day I work my off. I don't get to take off. A hater get off. I'm ready like lift off. I never been nowhere, but I'm ready to stay gone. Nothing ever lasts long. I'm always beating the odds. Taking all these trips, I had to go and get a passport. I'm just trying to live. I don't know what these things are for. I just had to do it. Got a really big bad boy. At your mama crib and getting money, you gotta ask for it. Tired of complaining. I gotta be changed my situation. Looking at the view outside, I thought I would never make it. Every day these tables don't stop the money making. If you want it, go and take it. Ain't no point in hesitating. I don't wanna be on the ground when the time flies. Had so many friends go, I wonder when it's my time. I live every day like I'll die by the nighttime. It took me so long getting back to my right mind. I don't wanna be on the ground when the time flies. Had so many friends go, I wonder when it's my time. I live every day like I'll die by the nighttime. It took me so long getting back to my right mind.
Get it. Ready to break. 80 weapons now. Ready, ready.
Big numbers, big numbers. 100 minute bag, that's a big number. Big numbers, big numbers. Whole team counted, that's a big number.
Here we go, here we go. 60 or recon, lead grip, lead grip.
ATM in the sad era. Yo, flex mode, this ain't Southwest, this is jet. I ain't gotta shut the cell off, cause the iPhone don't got a jet mode. Bad big best though. If you wanna go, let's go. We ain't going nowhere special. I just wanna see
matchbox, right. Hey, go.
Mexican, that make pesos.
Yo, go.
Number save, no name though.
Let go.
We need more, tell them we need more. Put the numbers on the board, let them keep the score. Hey, 16 cars in my front yard. Hey,
Ready, 50, plant. Ready, ready.
Big numbers, big numbers. 100 minute bag, that's a big number. Big numbers, big numbers. Whole team counted, that's a big number.
Yeah, wrist man, check the wrist man, got him hot. Hey, man can't ball like this, man. Lord, pass the big skin when he show you this. Man, I'm talking a few 100,000 yards, you just on your 5th grand.
Break.
Run it up, 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 count it up.
Choose.
100s and 50s and 20s, no 5s and no singles, don't count on them. Hey, she want it like me, cause I blame she can't count on him. She try to be nosy and hit up my ex, she like, girl, you can count on him.
Hey,
Here we go.
we
Set.
need more,
Let's go.
tell them we need more. Put the numbers on the board, let them keep the score. Hey, 16 cars in my front yard. Hey, 30 on my wrist, bullet pointed car.
Big numbers, big numbers.
Let's go.
100 minute bag, that's a big number. Big numbers, big numbers. Whole team counted, that's a big number.
Come on,
Big
set.
numbers,
90 wolf.
big numbers. 100
Breakstone,
minute bag,
grab it.
that's a big number.
Get it.
Big numbers, blue hunters. Whole team counted, that's a big number.
4, weak. Now. Ready. Hit it.
Dash. Got it on. Smash. Foot on the gas. I will not crash. They will not stop. Tenfold. Copy. End zone. Watch me celebrate.
Ready.
I do my
60
dance.
Pittsburgh.
Jump in the
From Big Rip.
Man. Oh, there with the hands. Thought he could rock. I ruin they plans. I do what I want. They do what they can. Got it on. Smash. Foot on the gas. I will not crash. 100 yards. 100 yard dash. 100 yard dash. 100 yard dash.
Go now. Ready.
Yeah. They can't get you cause they lacking the stamina. Way too advanced to be playing with amateurs. They're on attack when they tackle like damager. They react and play it back on the camera. Hot boy, just consider me damn sure shot. I got all the intangible. Need a leash, I'm a piece of my animal. This competition up like a Hannibal. Know the game like I wrote up the manual. I do weekly what you do on the annual. MVP that decision unanimous. Big guys, I hope that they can handle it. Battlefield is me and my warriors. Guaranteed to be victorious. Blood, sweat, tears is glorious. I remember when they always ignoring us. Dash. Got it on. Smash.
Ready up.
Foot on the gas.
Shoot.
I will not crash. They will not stop me. Tenfold, copy, end zone, watch me celebrate. I copy.
Here we go. 18 Gators.
Jump in the stands.
Let's go.
Jump in the man. Oh, there with the hands. Johnny could guard me. I ruin they plans. I do what I want. They do what they can.
On the double.
Got it on. Smash. Put in the gas.
Topper.
100 yard dash. 100 yard
Five.
dash. 100 yard dash. 100 yard dash. 100 yard dash. They slept on the team that they owe me. I need a ring and a trophy.
Ready?
I say I'm the
Head
best I
logo.
am. There's no
Get
defeat
it.
in the local. Pop the G like a turkey. I run straight through the G like a train. Jimmy ain't taking no losses. It's all about making the game. I hear a lot of trash talk.
Here we go.
I'm making a
Now.
name. I put on a jet. Ready for letting them stand the game. See my route to the tumble. Next time be humble. I'm the lion in the jungle. You just try not to fumble. Rumble, young man, rumble. Never slip nor stumble. I take off. Magic. Now watch me juke through the traffic. Footwork fantastic. Dominated every facet. Treat the pocket like plastic. Here come the blitz, pass it. Got
Let's
it
go.
on.
Big Rip.
I will not crash. 100 yard dash. 100 yard dash. 100 yard dash. 100 yard.
Come on, set. 60 outlaw. General West. Set go. Down. Ready.
Ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and
Ready. 50 plant. 22 jump. Head up. Head up. 15 Lonnie. 15 Lonnie. Blue draw. Head up. Go now. 90. Shoot. Ready? 8 read. 80 weapons. Let's go. Set. 60 Pittsburgh. Hey, wahoo. Now.
when it was time
Five.
to finish it, we got it hot like fever. Sick with the talk, pass to your receiver. All about running the squad. And you know we got breath control, so no need to take a breather. Cardio kingpin.
Here we go. 30 base.
Can't wait to bring spins. A-star quizzes.
6-6. Bullet high. Get it.
Simultaneously, I rejoice with what we earned. 30 years, so you can say we got 3 turns. Live off the board, unlike you and your chess men. We install doubt in you and your yes men. And if
On the ready. Now.
upheaval is down. Cause the adrenaline blend with the sound is our thing. Relieving the kings of all crown. You ready?
Got it.
Are you set? Then jump till the rhythm is hard as
Hit
you
it.
can go. Keep steady, to the left, right? But can you rock it like rocket? When you talk about space out your mind. But can you rock it like rockets? Fool.
Ready? 70. Indy. Bleak River. Bleak River.
Then jump
On
till
the
rhythm
set.
is hard as you
Set
can
go.
Turn it up, y'all.
Go! 10-2 soft. Ready, ready?
Set, jump. Live as hard as you can go. Steady, to the letter rock. Turn it up. We giving the show. But can you rock it like rocket?
Set.
What you
Hey,
on
Gator.
out your mind. But can you rock it like rockets? That's a close encounter of what kind? But can you rock it like rocket fuel?
The young, incredible, honestly unforgettable. You were Joe like Chappelle show. This so perennial. Do this for my millennials. I be murdering any flow. I just had to let you know. It's the young, incredible, honestly unforgettable. You were Joe like Chappelle show. This so perennial. Do this for my millennials. I be murdering any flow. Yeah. I just had to let you know. Yeah. Give me that work and I can sell it. I put it on the line like I ain't selfish, nah. The story flip if I let you tell it. Put my heart and soul in so you feel it. I ain't never faking, I'm the realest since Tupac in imprisonment, claiming his innocence. Currently, I'm the greatest rapper in a sense. But any currency, I'm still guaranteed my wins. This is coming from within, I stuff for real, I don't pretend. When the OG spilling knowledge, bet it's best you soak it in. I'm a prophet to them scholars, got them chakras opening. Got them fixing up they octaves, now they truly focused in. I'm seeing 2020 visions. Daily manifesting on my premonitions. Best to keep it neutral, got my own religion. The brainwash, gotta make your own decision. My word is James Bond, I stay on the mission. Coming for the top position, ain't no competition, man. Pull up in the top is missing, the opposition ain't. All that lane switching, this is what the game is.
Ready? Choose.
The young, incredible, honestly unforgettable. You were Joe like Chappelle show. This over.